Hmm. Hmm. Hello to anyone who is potentially watching. I see. Hello, Jamal. Good to see you. Yeah, I saw someone had left a like, even though the viewer count was 0 for a little. So I was like, someone's lurking. Either that or they just dropped a like to let me know that there were eyes on the stream, but then had to go. But good to see you, my friend. What have you been up to? Don't think that was me. All right, mysterious viewer in the shadows. I would like to think I've mostly recovered from my cold, but I'm still coughing here and there. I already streamed yesterday, or yeah, that wasn't yesterday, was it? I don't. I might have been on like Friday or something. Yeah, I already streamed like not too long ago, but that stream got cut short because my phone died right as I was able to plug it in, and I was kind of sick anyway, so I wasn't gonna stream for much longer. I'm in the classic sort of state of mind where I'm kind of too tired from like various things to really get any work done, but I'm also too tired to like work on creative projects. Like I don't really feel like starting new covers or anything. And I also am too ADHD to just lay in bed and relax. So I'm like, stream? Question mark? And these piano streams are usually a lot easier to do than, you know, I still need to beat chapter 9 of Celeste, but that will probably be difficult. You know, it'll probably be a fun stream, but it'll probably be difficult to accomplish while also like giving commentary. So I'm just like, whatever. It's 3:30 p.m. on a Tuesday, and I have nothing planned. I might as well stream for a bit. Just woke up. Yeah, I've like I went on a vacation to China and Thailand like this one like a week or so ago, and I got back, and that combined with other things kind of forced me into having a regular sleep schedule, like sleeping around midnight, waking up around 10 a.m. for several days, and I didn't like it. It was the same sensation I always get when I, for whatever reason, wake up like early, which is like, wow, it's noon around when I would normally be waking up, and I've already gotten all this stuff done. Isn't it cool? But the dissonance of like, but I want to be asleep right now, and I'm happier when I wake up at noon and go to bed at like 3 a.m. Yeah, I think I made progress towards ruining my sleep schedule again, ruining last night because I took a nap and then I woke up at like 2 a.m. and ended up actually like falling asleep around like 3, which is more around when I usually do it, which many people would say is not an improvement, but it's what I'm used to. So yeah, I'll probably feel better once I get back to what I'm used to. Long doesn't create him, such as laying in bed. Yeah, starting projects is hard, and I kind of want to like. I finally sat down and like started reading through like a big writing project a friend of mine has. I've been breaking up reading it into chunks and taking long breaks because I've been busy, but I sat down and started reading it again after like several months of not reading it, and it reminded me like I kind of wish that I had more writing projects going on. Like I might have talked about it before. Like there's that role-playing game. I mean, Jamal, you'll probably know what it is as a V&G game. V&G being a term that won't make sense to most people, but I've had that game going on for several years. It's just like a thing I can write whenever I have time. I don't always do it because writing is hard, but it's always like an option. And I've been making progress on it the past year or so. Another like forever project that I could always just fall back on if I had time was that 6 Human Souls story for Undertale, but I finished that like a year ago. So really, for the past year, the only thing I've been writing whenever I've had the motivation and time to write is that game, which has been really fun. But reading through, because like I don't really do much reading nowadays. I read manga, but I don't really read like prose, even though I do write like a decent amount now. Reading someone else's work was like, I kind of wish that I had other projects to work on. That game I'm writing is sort of sci-fi fantasy-esque, and the thing my friend is writing takes place in the real world with fantastical elements, but in the real world. And I was like, could be fun to write like a more grounded story like that. Well, grounded. It's just hard because I I like writing and I feel like I can be creative, but coming up with premises is hard. I find it hard to write original stories. That's why I've liked writing for this game so much. I just take what other people roll for and I make story out of it. Preferred sleep schedule because I'm way more productive at night. Yeah, I it just feels weird not like getting all my work done like while the sun is up. I don't know. Um, I was like trying to find stuff to do yesterday, and all the museums closed at like 5 p.m. And it's like, yeah, that's something I miss out on when I have my normal sleep schedule. But I mean, I've been more productive this past year or so than I have been before. So whatever. I don't really write stuff, making roll swap lists real based. ER solve. But yeah, what was I gonna say? It's probably more to like I'll have more to say, but I want to also play piano because if anyone joins, I don't want them to just watch as we like discuss stuff. Remixing existing stuff, yeah. I mean that's like coming up with ideas wholesale. Like I mean even you know like I'm trying to think of other examples like a lot of what I write is also like a friend and I just come up with an idea like while talking and I'm like, hey, I could actually like we come up with it kind of as a joke and I'm like, okay, I can expand on this. Being like a mangaka and just being like, writing a new series for Shonen Jump where it's like, okay, here's my main character, here's their sidekick, this is the world. It's daunting, it's intimidating. What do you do with all that freedom? Okay, but yeah, here's a song. We have not played this in like literal years. Great. No, that's wrong. Let me restart. That does not seem right. I don't want to throw this transcription under the bus, but I haven't played this in a long time, and I'm starting to remember when I recorded this that I found the sheet music kind of weird. Most writers come with chatting with me and coming up with ideas. Yeah, it's easier to just come up with ideas just bouncing things off. Maybe I should just get into more like wild, like, what if someone wrote a story with this conversations? Okay. I want to play. I decided to like be a little adventurous playing that because I haven't played it in a while. But again, this sheet music kind of threw me off. Pet peeve of mine with sheet music is people just don't use key signatures for some reason. Like maybe it's easier for like very novice pianists to play with sheet music that doesn't have key signatures and you just write which notes are flat or sharp each time, but it throws me off. Like, I don't know, it's not what I'm used to. Let me try this as well. I've talked at length about how I tend to play the same like set handful of songs during these streams, so I'm trying to mix it up and play some that I haven't played in a while. I have no idea how to play this. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break there. That's a hard song, dude. Kind of reminds me of the Snowy Leitmotif. I can see that, honestly. That's the main theme from Spirited Away. I made like an incomplete cover of it where I play almost the entire song, but the cover stops before I finish just because the recording wasn't like perfect and I make some mistakes. But it's an extremely good song. It's from probably still to this day, I don't know, at least one of my favorite movies. Maybe my number one, but I'm not sure. I'll have to think about it. But very good movie. Very, very, very beautiful piece. Very difficult to play. There's a reason why I never actually finished the cover. I see someone has dropped a second like. If you're around, hello. Good to see you. Yeah, what was I saying? I've seen Ghibli movie, but I think we had the CD. That is, I think Charlie watched My Neighbor Totoro recently. He was telling me about it. I've watched Spirited Away. I've seen Spirited Away, Grave of the Fireflies, the really sad one. Ponyo when I was a kid, and I don't remember much of it. I watched like most of Princess Mononoke, but I don't think I caught the end. I saw like the very end of Kiki's Delivery Service, and I think that's it. I have not seen Howl's Moving Castle, but the main theme of that movie is amazing. Let me just pull up this. I debated making a cover of this song like long ago, but it's kind of too difficult to do on a single pen. Maybe I could make it a duet transcription, but I feel like that'd be boring. The Flying Castle, but never got around to watch Slarly. Ponyo was interesting. I probably need to rewatch it now that I'm older. I think it seemed like it was the most kid-friendly of all the movies. I'm trying to play a song I've never played. Well, I played like once many years ago while looking at the computer. Hey, Charlie, I was just talking about you. We were talking about Ghibli movies. Scared in a Minor. I don't really remember how the movie ends. I remember the credits music. That's about it. And it's about goldfish. James Boston arrangement of this song, the Merry-Go-Round of Life. I'll have to check it out because I like this arrangement that I'm playing right now on MuseScore, but I think it's kind of too difficult in that the left hand jumps around a lot. I could probably make it easier if I didn't jump around, and I feel like it would lose part of the spirit. I don't know. And I feel like if I just made it a duet cover where I was like, okay, left hand is one thing, right hand's the other, then it would be boring because the left hand's too simple if you play it with two hands. All right, let me try again. that. Fuck. Hold on. FAC. That doesn't sound right, but whatever. And other stuff. It's a really good song. I kind of want to cover it now. Let me see what you guys have been typing. Play an octave of the bass notes, and then jump up to the rest of the chord. Yeah, pretty much like. It sounds great, and I really like how that sounds. I think if I just played like, it wouldn't sound as good, but it's really hard to do the whole time. Jalama lama lama lama. Tragic song of the protag joins a circus. The movie's called Howl's Moving Castle, but the song is called The Merry-Go-Round of Life, which I like. So I could definitely see the circus sort of circus theme. Also, Amazing Digital Circus. Known as Algo. It's good. It's always fun when I have you two in chat specifically. Yeah, really good song. I told this story before, I think, but I played it when good friend of mine. They used to show up in streams. I haven't seen them in a long time though. A friend of mine back in high school had to like perform for their like violin exam as like part of orchestra class, and so they had me play like the piano accompaniment and they played the violin part. That was my first exposure to the song, and I remember really liking it. the song like modulates to a different key, which is also difficult. And the song is quite long too. It's like 6 minutes or something. So it's not an easy song to cover. Jevil? Yeah, y'all know how it goes. Yeah, really good song. I kind of, playing it now, I kind of get the urge to cover it, but I feel like if I did, it would be a similar situation to the Spirited Away main theme cover, where I would get really close and then I would inevitably mess up in the recording because it's a 6 minute song, and then just upload like an unfinished version. There are some songs that just like, I've been noticing it more and more recently. Like there's some songs that just harmonies that I just like is crunchy. I play the chord and I'm like, you went with that chord and with that like accidental or like that note being sharp or flat, it's crunchy. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I want to play this song and cover it because I want to bring out that crunchiness. I don't know if that makes any sense. Be unfathomably based, yes. I do want to. It's been something that I've been meaning to cover like since like 2019. I know exactly what crunchy is not the. What would you use? Like rich? Like, fascinating? Like I gave the example last stream, like if I can find the sheet music in this like mountain that I've created. There you go. Like the chords used in Town Called Hometown are they're just crunchy, like this is crunchy as fuck. If I sat down with a pencil and really marked out the chords, then I could probably pinpoint one about those chords stick out to me, but I don't feel like it. I only reserve that for like very select pieces nowadays. But literally, it's like someone asked me to play this on stream, and I was like, okay, sure, I'll play it. And then I got to those chords, I was like, okay, I need to cover this because I can dig into this. Hometown like goat? Hell yeah. Melted caramel. Go with more slicks. I can see it. I would go with a smooth adjective, but it's like there's something. It doesn't feel smooth. It feels like disruptive in a good way. Like it's not smooth. It's not caramel. It's like chunks of like chocolate chip or something. If we're going with this is stupid. But if we're going with like fucking ice cream analogies, like this would be smooth. Like no, this isn't really a good example for smooth. Let's see. I don't really know if this would be a good example either, but I feel like this is more smooth. Like. That's smooth. That's like velveteen, but disruptive harmonies that does sound like sort of harsh, but really cool. Those are crunchy. Let me tell you about something about piano. Something about piano. Is that crunchy or what? Like a Dorito? Yeah. Oh, you guys are killing me. Good to see you, Zephyrus. Yeah, what else can I play? I don't know, like not chocolate chips, but like I would say like nuts, like in ice cream, but I don't like nuts in ice cream. Um, Nougat. I don't know. Let's see. What else can I play here? Mm, I don't know if I'll be able to play this very well, but sure. That one Kestown track was fun. Hello, Icer. Yeah, I haven't really. I listened to the unused theme, but I haven't listened to them too much since. But I remember the unused Power Mew being really good. Based on the bass grip goes down, my house that used to really took my brain. Yeah, like there's this really good YouTube channel, Howard Ho. I don't really watch his videos anymore, but he does like music theory analysis, and he focuses a lot on like musical theater. He made a bunch of videos about Hamilton, and Hamilton uses like the descending bass a lot, like. Very sad. Other videos. Thank you. I appreciate that. There's many different conversations going on right now. I'm gonna focus on playing for now and talk about crunchy chords later. Yeah, I'm glad to see all you guys. I was kind of worried people wouldn't show up just because I was like struggling to get YouTube to work. Getting the stream started. Like I needed to make sure that the video was horizontal and not vertical. So like I started the stream, but it was vertical, so everything was sideways, so I had to end it. And then I started it again, but it didn't have a thumbnail for some reason. So I think people didn't click on it because the thumbnail was just like a picture of my profile picture, and they might have just assumed that the stream was like glitched or something. So I had to end that and then retry one last time. But I'm glad that something came out of it. No one listens to niggas are too precious. It is odd and emotional. I must listen to AU themes. Yeah. Cookie, when they visited like not too long ago, and they plan on visiting again, they showed me like some pretty darn good like Deltarune fan remixes, which is nice because I don't even search out like fan works much anymore. Maybe I should. There's a lot of really talented and creative people in like these fandoms, but I don't know. Jay, good to see you, my friend. I feel like it's been a while. How have you been doing? Yeah, playing Deltarune songs in the piano, I think it's totally fine by me. But yeah, I don't listen to the OST very much. When I was on my 12-hour flight back from China and I couldn't fall asleep, and I'd listen to like my 400-something song playlist to death the entire trip, I was like, okay, I'll bust out the Deltarune OSTs I have downloaded on my phone, and they helped. I've honestly, I listen to there have been like maybe no less than like 6 or 7 times I've like listened to like the Undertale and Deltarune OSTs on a long plane ride, because they're one of the few like big collections of music I had downloaded before I started using like Spotify, because I have Android and I lost all like my iTunes songs when I made the switch like however long ago. So I kind of don't like listening to the OSTs on plane rides anymore, just because I've done it so much. But I kind of had to like a week ago, and I mean it was nice. Rare J show up. Let's go. It's fresh again, yes. Alright, I'm gonna let's see how well I can play this one. Okay, I can't do this part. Nice. Again, because it's winter and the humidity is all weird, a lot of my keys and strings are getting stuck, which is making things harder. When you start, there's that one really good GIF. Just look up like guy crying at desk meme GIF. It's like good summation. I mean, I didn't do that on the plane, obviously, but that's probably how it looks when you're sitting next to me and I'm listening to like fucking Les Mis soundtrack or like end of Undertale OST. Like you're sitting in public and you just see someone do that. So on the map play when you fight Sans after track 71. Yep. Hello, Reddy. Good to see you again. Wonder how much Toby thought about track order. High is all like the meter image is mirrored. I guess that makes sense. Crunchy chord, yes. Quite a few crunchy chords now. And that song I didn't introduce it. It's I made a cover of it at this point like over a year ago. It's do I even want to try to pronounce this? Wait, no, it's gonna be like reversed for you guys. It's from JoJo. The song that plays like when a character dies is very beautiful. It translates to the eternal sea within my soul. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it because I'll embarrass myself. The sticky keys from the mirror world. Never got much more from music except Minecraft OST. I mean, everyone's got some weak point. I feel like my throat is like surprisingly dry. I think I had some like salt and pepper fish that was $36 fucking dollars. It was good, and I'm gonna have the leftovers for dinner. But it was more expensive than I thought it would be. But yeah, it was really salt and pepper fish, really good. It's as the name implies, it's salty, like insanely salty. And I don't think I've drank enough water since then. But whatever, we ball. Moog City 2. Subwoofer Lullaby. What is this? Is this? It looks like Minecraft. MuseScore. All right, yeah, this doesn't look too bad. I'll have to figure out how to play this. It's always difficult playing a song that I've never actually heard. Nice. Nice sight reading, thank you. I was standing up and I heard the song, I snapped my neck. That was nice. It's cool hearing songs in C major. I feel like, I don't even know if this is true, but I remember seeing like a meme a long time ago saying that like, you know, songs in C major are like bad or something. I feel like, so when there's a song in C major that sounds good, it usually gets my attention. Thanks for playing, no problem. La Poisson. I love Insanely Salty, yes. Same as well. I think I'm paying the price for this rare instance, though. I like the name of that song, too. Subwoofer Lullaby. Very soothing. C major. All keys sound the same except higher, lower. It's true. Check out that Big Shot cover. I have not. I I'll do that after this stream. After the previous stream, I bought a pizza and then took a nap. I'll play this song, I'll get some water, and then see how I'm feeling. There's another song that I covered around the same time as the JoJo one. That song is called This December, and it's about going insane during winter because it's so cold outside, and I've been feeling that very strongly. I desperately, if it wasn't so cold outside, I probably wouldn't be streaming. I'd just be going around walking around the city, but it's like 20 degrees, and I can't, which is very frustrating. Took a nap at 3 and woke up at 12:30. Such a mood. The song is great. I'm glad everyone likes the song. Cookie was the one who showed it to me originally. I really like it. Keys actually did sound different. Interesting. Wanna see you with your head one. Yeah, that's that. Those lyrics are when you you realize the song is like, oh, this is some serious shit. This is not just like, oh, I'm sad because it's winter. It's like, oh no. Hello, 12-bit gaming. Good to see you. Swear, big winter. Yes, I do, but it's like it's unpleasant. I don't like it. What do you do in the city usually? I mean, when it's warm outside, sometimes I'll walk to different restaurants that I like that are like farthest I've walked just walking around was like an hour or so. I actually tended to do that like I want to do that right now. I would do it if it wasn't so cold outside. Walking a bit to like a part of this town with a lot of good restaurants. Just walking to college campus and like rock climbing and stuff, but it is cold and miserable right now. Stay hydrated, people. And what's the temperature for all of you guys, wherever in the world you guys are? Probably doesn't help that like up until like a week ago I was in 2 weeks ago I was in Thailand, which was nice and warm, and then I was in China, which was still cold, but it was better. So I'm like extra salty. Something silly that might be fun. The best part of these piano streams is once they're done, taking this mountain of sheet music that I've pulled out and putting it back into the binder in alphabetical order. That's going to be fun. But I want to play this, but I also feel like the vibe these past few streams has been more like, chill, more like slow paced. So I'll play this song, which is usually very fast paced, but I'll play it differently, and you'll see how. So you have a hat and gloves and stuff. See, that's the thing. I could be making it a lot easier on myself wearing hats and gloves, but I don't like wearing hats and gloves. Ever since I was a kid, I just didn't like it. I think it's like a sensory thing. There are some things I'm just really particular about. I have the heat set to 5. Do you memorize every song you learn? That is the dream. Alright. Let's give this a shot. So I'm going to be playing this on the computer just to give myself something to play along to. Yep. Funnily enough, on my space here. Funnily enough, on my like YouTube like music wrapped for this year, that version of Meltdown, like the genocide mode version of Meltdown, was actually a lot higher than the actual version of Meltdown. I wouldn't say that version is better than regular Meltdown, but it's a lot easier to listen to. It's a lot more like slow paced and good for like looking at the sunset, which I did quite a few times while listening to that song. Yeah, it's really good. Even slowed down, the part in the middle where you're playing like these arpeggios is like impossible. Funnily enough, that super fast-paced thing at the beginning, that's the easiest part. Like, at least for me, like I practice it enough that like I can do that very sort of autopilot. The rest of the song is what's hard because it is evil. Looking up Meltdown Genocide, I have to you need to specify Undertale Yellow Meltdown Genocide. Otherwise, you get really depressing videos. And then. I haven't actually. That was the accompaniment. I want to try to play the melody part. Yeah, only way you can actually get me to fucking practice slowly is if you make like a cool slowed down version of your song. Otherwise, practicing slowly feels like torture. Also, funnily enough, I left the sheet music for this at home, like back at my parents' place when I visited for Christmas. So this is gonna be a bit tricky, but I don't think I've played this one on stream since I learned it. So um, I might as well. I'll just try to do what I remember from memory, and I'll have this actual song playing in the background so I can keep time. Fuck. I can't do this. don't solely rely on sheet music, kids. Learn from my mistake. Why don't you use a tablet instead of a sheet music? That would be a good idea, honestly. I don't know. I'm kind of old-fashioned. I like having the paper on the piano that I can like physically move. But in cases like this, it works. It does not work. You get a tablet with a pedal that changes pages if you want to be really MLG. So like in PDFs and you can search them for songs. It's quite a nice setup. No, I'm not. No, the song is funky. Yeah, I do have like a sheet music holder that I bought from like a music store. That I use when I play like the electric keyboard. Let me like. This is gonna be really. This is not gonna work, but I'm gonna try to do my classic look at the sheet music on my computer while playing along, just because some parts of that I feel like I played well, the parts I didn't. Don't think I'll play the whole song, but whatever. Foamed up Toby. No. So I played the beginning just fine, I think. Nope. Much better. I feel like in like anime, like you have the characters like I don't know, they like get old or like they get sick or something, and that makes them much weaker. That's me without sheet music. That's me like nerfed. If I Retribution after sure. I think part of the reason that was difficult was because I was playing a fast-paced song after playing a bunch of slow-paced songs. But if I'm on a fast-paced like kick anyway, yeah, I can play Retribution. No guarantee it'll sound super good, but I should compose a song named Phobed Up Toby. Go for it. It'll be a good chance to like compose something because that's something you're very good at and something that I need to improve on. There was another before I do that. There was another arrangement of this song. I think I'm taking the time to play this song on stream because that was a cover I worked on really hard covering this song, but I don't think I've played it on stream since. It's really, really satisfying when you play a fast-paced song like that while listening to the actual song in your earbuds to make sure you're keeping the time, and you hear the percussion like, playing on beat with you, sort of affirming that you're playing it correctly. It makes it feel a lot more intense. So there was a sheet music arrangement that did something kind of interesting. I'll just pick up like near the middle here. I'm not gonna actually play the song in the background this time. Doesn't sound bad, yeah. I stuck with the sheet music arrangement that I was going with because I'd already sank a bunch of time into it. But there was another arrangement I saw where it played like this piano part an octave higher, which I thought was interesting. It made it sound a bit more like ethereal, which is cool. Being everything on beat, especially kick and snares. Yes. Oh my god, it's amazing. It makes you feel like the biggest badass to ever live. Let me try something here. Doesn't sound bad. I think one of the only one of the only things about the arrangement that I use, because the arrangement that I use is really good. Whoever, Tanalisha 2002 on MuseScore did a great job. The only complaint I have is that when you switch from like the vocal part, like the chorus, like back to the piano part, it kind of blends together because it's in the same octave. But that other arrangement, I think, fixes that issue. And then... The moment I realized that this arrangement, but that's what the other arrangement does. But the moment I realized that this arrangement that ended up using was the correct one was when I saw that when the song gets to like the chorus part, the sheet music is like, go forte, but it also just has the text racing exclamation point. And I was like, yeah, no, you get the song. Like that is the part where they race into the night as the song. I mean, the song is called Into the Night, but it's also, I think the more literal translation is racing into the night. And it's like, yeah, the fact that you went into MuseScore while you were transcribing the song and wrote the word racing there to like remind the person who's playing it, like, yeah, kick it into high gear there. I was like, okay, yeah, that's that's the little extra kick where I'm like, okay, yeah, this arrangement's really good. Have you heard? I don't think so. Caretaker. I have not listened to like any of the Caretaker stuff. I mean, I'm aware of their music though. I feel like it'd be too sad for me. The stuff of, from what I've heard about the Caretaker stuff. I can play a few more songs. I'll probably end the stream. I should probably make dinner soon or heat up my leftovers or whatever. I forget that I have this. I'll play Retribution. This is another song that I kind of forgot that I printed this sheet music out for. Yeah, this would be fun to play as well. Yeah, this would be really fun to put all this away once I'm done. I have not played Retribution in like a decent chunk of time, so I don't know how good this is going to sound. The song makes me terrified. I mean, from what I know of the Caretaker's music, I'm not surprised. Alright, here goes nothing. No, that's too Undertale Yellow Final General Boss theme, yes. Inner Jackhammer for real. This part's really fun to play. I'm not playing it again though, because I don't think... I clearly am still, like, getting back into the swing of things after not playing for like a month, because that was very difficult. Very fun, but very difficult. Although I do have maybe the last song I'll play this stream is also pretty fast. Plug in my phone early this time. There we go. Play the Chapter 4 Segwish. When you play it back now. Both hands playing one part. I mean, that's totally fair. I mean, I do the same thing. Silk Song. It was funny, Charlie. I don't know if I said this to you, but it's really funny having played Hollow Knight and really, like, I 100%ed it. Now, like, it used to be that, like, you know, people would make Silk Song jokes and I'd laugh, like, haha, you're never getting Silk Song. Now I'm among the crowd that is getting laughed at. And it is very painful. Fuck. Play One Piece. Honestly, I probably could. I got a couple. There's a couple One Piece songs I could play. One very fast-paced, one not. I've played those two, or at least I'll try to play one of them. Play the other, and then play these two songs that I picked out, and then I'll probably end the stream because I'm getting kind of tired. This is fun, though. I appreciate everyone coming out. Play One Piece in celebration of the fact that my friends and I are going to see a One Piece concert in a couple weeks. What do I want to play first, though? Whatever. If I'm playing fast-paced songs, this is a song that I wanted to learn to cover because I really liked it, but it is too hard for me. I couldn't do it. So I'll just give it a shot here and call it good enough. Silk Post. Deleted all the game files out of spite. I mean, we got the 7th TF2 comic like the other day, so nothing's impossible. That's the current, at the very least, the latest One Piece opening in the anime. Extremely good song, like probably one of my favorite OPs, honestly. Like, definitely favorite in recent memory, maybe of all time. But I gave up learning it. It's too hard. Like, that's probably the closest to a cover you're gonna see on this channel, because it is a very difficult song. Anime. We are so close to episode 4. Please, God. Confirmed 2025 release. I need it. Ice-E. Just an epic troll. Alright, let's play this real quick. Dear Sunrise, it's the latest ending theme of One Piece. Another great one. Is this lame? It sounds like it could be lame, yeah, but it is One Piece. I don't think you would have heard about it because I managed to get a. I don't think I sent it to you, Charlie. I managed to get a very last second ticket to a Les Mis showing near me. It was fucking incredible. And then I played Stars in the previous stream just as celebration of this musical is amazing. Alright, I'll play 2 more songs and I'm done. This song I completely forgot that I had the sheet music printed out for. I must have printed it out years ago. Yeah, that's there are like a couple of Undertale tracks that are just like big gaps in my cover repertoire. Like, you know, I made a playlist for all like the Undertale Deltarune covers I made, and I ordered all the tracks in like sequential order as they appear in the soundtrack, and there's some pretty glaring omissions when you order it like that, and that's one of them. Like, I just never sat down and recorded a cover of Ruins. I think it's a great track. I don't think it like was one of my favorites to the point where I really wanted to sit down and cover it, and the sheet music was just hard enough that I never sat down to get a good take. So like Spear of Justice is another song that's like it's kind of surprising that I never covered it. Yeah. Was that the first time you saw Les Mis? I saw like a production of it in high school, but that was the first like professional production I saw. It was super good. So really, yeah, the key change at the end is really threw me off. Like it's like just hard enough that it's difficult to get a good take of it. It was a good track. I feel like before I end the stream, to play this last song. Let me like pull up that playlist. Yeah, so you got like Once Upon a Time, Your Best Friend, obviously. No Ruins skips right to Ghost Fight. Yeah, you have all the greatest hits: Bone Trousseau, Waterfall. No Spirit of Justice. No Another Medium. Another Medium was another song that was just kind of too hard. Same with Core. I really wanted to learn Core, but it was too hard. Maybe I could make it like a. I could probably do a duet cover of Core, but there's also the factor of like it's been fucking 9 years almost since Undertale came out. I don't know if I really have the energy. I was gonna say steam, but that would be like a pun. I don't really know if I have the motivation to like suddenly go back and make an Undertale cover after all these years. Yeah, no Core. Let's skip around some more. After that, I basically have everything covered, but yeah, Ruin, Spirit of Justice, and like the Hotland songs are really the biggest ones I'm missing. But yeah, alright, I'll play this last one and then I'll call it. This has been a fun stream. About 2 hours. There's nothing point in my going back to it, isn't it? Yeah. Honestly, if I were to cover another medium, I'd probably just cover Medium from Undertale Yellow, which is a very similar track but slightly different. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Fuck. Oh, gee, yeah, I need to end the stream. I am exhausted. Oh, I love that song, though. That's a great song. Alright, see you, Charlie. Thanks for sticking around. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream as well. I'm tired and I need to eat. Stream! Dang, Reaper. Yeah, you showed up right as this was about to end. Sorry. This was fun, though. This was a good way to kill some time. You can scroll through the VOD, Reaper. I played some pretty fun songs this time around. Alright, but yeah, I'll see you guys around. Not sure what the next project will be. There's a lot of songs I could cover. I was thinking of like covering like Guns Blazing from Undertale Yellow, the Undertale Yellow like main theme, a bunch of other stuff, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then I do need to finish Celeste Chapter 9 at some point, so that's also on the table. But yeah, I'll see you guys whenever I see you guys. Peace out. Have a good night.